Hey there, sweetness, how goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game. If there is anything that is connective to this collective, that is beautiful, and I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's alright. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective, and you should never, never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Right? Right. Bear in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy, and let's get into it, shall we? Oh, yes. Yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? We're getting into Hebrew style messages. Spirit of grace, protection, and love, please guide us always, in all ways. Thank you. All right, homies. Smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the Shanty Tribe if you enjoy this vibe. And here we go. You're either on the truck or off the truck. It's going one place. $1:11 on the clock. All right. Hebrew scroll session. All right. We'll go to stick figure guidance first. For pictorial. Wait for it, princess. And princess says, fuck you. We have a masculine that has been taking a time out. And in this timeout, instead of sitting still in his chair like he was supposed to be, he's been off buying stuff, playing house, but that's all coming to an end. And they have no regrets about it coming to an end. But at the same time, they feel they have no protection for the storm that awaits them when they leave. Okay? They still have no fucks to give. You guys, I immediately started getting a hunger in my stomach that was not there before. Makes me think of, hunger in my stomach. I'm bent over, hungry for something that's gone. Somebody, this person started, asked to come down here, and I don't know. Hang on a moment. This says an affair, worse, a baby. Getting serious, radical fairy, Greco-Roman witch, transformers. I'm not taking them if they're in the reverse. No one can heal me but me. What is this? We're going to get some numbers on it. All right. All right. We have someone in this kind of energy, walking away from something, but their head is not held high. And then we have another person. This is their energy. An affair, worse, a baby. Getting serious. Radical fairy. Greco-Roman witch. Transformers. Gonna roll them on the pad. It's not so loud. Two, 4, 1, 2. Head of a family of Nethinim post-exile. Seized. Head of a family of temple slaves who returned from exile with Zerubbabel. This one of the Nethinim, Nethinim, makes me think nothing. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. All right. Five, 6, 4, 6. Threshold. Landing. Hmm. 4, 2, 2, 1. Filled with milk, and the marrow of his bones are moist. Marrow. Marrow, brain, fat. The way that I see this dice landed on this card right here, it's 4624. I'm going to see what that is. Huh. It was over here, the 5646 threshold landing. It was also kind of talking about roofs and ceilings potentially. And this is make a parapet for your roof. This person's repressing something because they feel like there's a glass ceiling. It looks to them like there's a ceiling, there's a cage, but it's not really there. Maybe this nobody can heal me but me. That's their ceiling, and it's stopping them from moving forward. It's stopping them from growing. It's stopping them from being healthy. It's stopping them from crossing a threshold into a life, a legacy, a family, a head of family role that was seized from them, be it by their own doing or by tricky energies. Very tricky energies. Yeah, 4624 is repressed. We're going to do 4264. I also want to know what. Hang on. An encampment of travelers or troops. An army, whether literal, of soldiers or figurative, of dancers, angels, cattle, locusts, stars. Makana, an encampment, camp. Someone's repressing moving forward into a camp that was seized from them because they've repressed everything for, I don't know if it's for fear or because they've been tricked, or because of this glass ceiling, but something to do with a different encampment of people, beings. They had their legacy with a radical fairy. Seized because of deception and trickery from someone in this vibe. And potentially this one too. All right, I'm going to look up what PARAPET is. A low protective wall along the edge of a roof, bridge, or balcony. She stood on the bridge, leaning over the parapet to watch the water race by. Similar to barrier, wall. Balustrade. Makes me think of a light ballast. A protective wall or earth defense along the top of a trench or other place of concealment for troops. The sandbags that made up the parapet had been blown away and the wall of the trench had caved in. Similar to barricade, rampart, and bulwark. Makes me think of Taurus, spiritual work, surrounding a Taurus. Something about trying to barricade a Taurus out, or at least a bull in a china shop, trying to barricade the bull out of the china shop. And then I'm getting rampart, and the ramparts were so gallantly streaming. I don't know. Parapet, a dwarf wall or heavy railing around the edge of a roof, balcony, terrace, or stairway designed either to prevent those behind it from falling over or to shelter them from attack from the outside. I like to think I've got kind of a parapet around this tribe because it takes a while to get used to me and what I'm doing and what I'm saying and to really vibe with it. But for those that do and will and can and should and need, it's some fucking transformational shit that can't be found anywhere else but here. Me and my meanness. All right. The dwarf wall thing, it's like, personally, I kind of like the fae. I resonate with fae and fairies in a very specific manner. Not all of them, not every, but I'm not even going to really get into all that with you guys, but I resonate with it in a way that is deep and spiritual and ancestral. And I don't know. I guess I like to think that, okay, say, I'll put it in terms of me. If I were like a Snow White I don't believe I'd end up with the dwarves. Say I was a Snow White fairy would have to be. I would think that my mate would be another fairy and not a dwarf. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know if any of this really, resonates with you guys. It's really entertaining and informative and a good spiritual practice for me. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do 4, 5, 6, 3 though. Excuse me. I've been doing a ridiculous amount of work, on my throat chakra. And it's really, really helpful and really amazing, but at the same time, it's pretty gross. 27, 27 on the clock. 4, 5, 6, 3. Place of shelter. Absolute. And then I'm going to do 3, 4, 5, 6. Strong's 3, 4, 5, 6. Hebrew Lexical Dictionary. Desolate. The wind or breath of someone or something is its character. You guys, I just did a live where I cleaned the shanty bowl, the shanty vessel, and talked literally all about that. About what is going in and out and in and out of the vessel, and what we're allowing to stay with us and resonate, and what we're cleansing out. Yeah. Yas, ham. I say that, and as I've been working on the throat chakra, ham, Ham, is supposed to be a sound. Ham. That's really good for your throat chakra. And yes, ham. Yasham. So I feel like this is spirit really connecting with us right now, saying that this space is a place of shelter, absolute, with a dwarf wall built around it, with its own encampment inside. And it's able to repress back things that, not repress back, but keep out things that build up in very unhealthy ways. And this channel is at the threshold of something beautiful. Getting back to something that I believe that my family was meant to do a long time ago in order to transform legacies and generations. And somewhere out there, someone resonates with the same vibe. Greek Hebrew definition 3456 is meaning snout, as that whence flowing proceeds. I'm getting just keep your nose to the grindstone and out of the pills collective. We had 32 on the clock and then 32:33. I was also going to do 3654. Let's see what that was. I just saw something about being in the Jewish wilderness. Something about gnats and a gnats swarming. Dubious. Be careful. Dubious careful as you can with the gnats when they swarm. Something about Nanak. When the gnats come knocking, I don't know, something about a sense of fastening. And the magicians did so with their enchantments to bring forth Ken. To bring forth the self-existent or eternal Jehovah. Lines of code, Icelandic, Hebrew, Javanese. Sending out javelins, something. transforming shit collective. Just, huh? What? Anyway, we're gonna say thank you for this. This is a man looking for the one that got away. All right. I'm going to put these in the default. The teapot's kind of a rolling scroll, not just Hebrew, but all she brews. She brews all. Empaths shapeshift into surrounding energies if unaware of self, often labeled as conformity, autistic, age stage, delayed. So be careful of that. An old tone change. This is, again, the cleansing, purging out. Hereditary, family tradition, petting. This is cleansing all that's been done by people's hurt inner child, unhealed inner children going around hurting people. It's time for a friggin' tone change. It's time for every word to matter to people. It's time for words to start softening up. For words to start being healing and not so harmful all the time. Let's survey, What are you saying? What's being said to you? Are nice things being said to you? Are you turning around saying nice things to people? Are shitty things being said to you and you're turning around and being a shitty person? Being anointed absolutely has its fucking side effects. Sorry. Strike the square if you'd like, but that's just who I am. I swear sometimes. Something here about Bacalap Badacap. Okay. I believe that's what we have here. Balancing out the fruits of your labor and who you allow to enjoy them brings change and new understanding to your growth and the growth of those that you care about. And it makes a difference on what sort of fruit you're producing. And what kind of fruit you're feeding to others. Does that make sense? I don't know. I love you guys. Until we speak again, my dears. Mwah.